Hey everybody, it's Dolores from Synergy Showstoppers, Synergy Health and Wellness. Today is day 22 for me, and I'm here at Synergy, and today is prep, quotation marks, because we're also in hurricane prep now. So how do you stay compliant with your prep diet while there's a hurricane coming and we potentially could lose power? It looks like it's going to be a Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5. There's my girl Heather down there working out. Hey, don't you just wish you had her arms, body, etc.? Anyway, okay, let's talk about a few quick things. First of all, let's talk about your carbs. If you can boil anything, you can still make your rice, you can still make your pasta, whole wheat pasta, by putting a pot of boiling water on top of your barbecue. So that's how you get your carbs. Your sweet potatoes, put them in foil on top of the barbecue. You can make all of your kind of quinoa, any other of your root carbs, sweet potato, regular potato, Japanese potato, etc. Okay, let's talk about protein. Protein is kind of hard because, of course, it spoils. We keep all of our chicken, fish, protein sources in the fridge. What you can do is you can actually buy some, I think it's Starkist. They have the little tuna packs. Those are really great. Those are 80 or 90 calories. They're a little high in sodium, but in terms of, with the storm coming, you got to kind of make a few allowances and changes, but you'll get your protein in that way. Also, you can buy canned chicken, not optimum, but again, you'll still get your chicken and fish in. Okay, that's Jackson barking in the background. Let's talk about vegetables. A quick fix for your vegetables is you can buy canned vegetables. Your canned vegetables, such as asparagus, peas, green beans, etc. As a nurse practitioner, what I tell my patients, a lot of my patients can't afford, fresh fruits and vegetables. So what I actually tell my patients is drain out all of the water and then rinse that can, the contents of that can, in water, and it gets rid of all the sodium that's in canned vegetables, okay, because sodium is a preservative and it helps them get a shelf life. The first couple of days of the hurricane, make sure that you have tons of ice. You can freeze everything, keep everything closely packed together. Remember, don't open the freezer drawer of your refrigerator too often, because that's how it speeds up the process of things melting. So you can also take any of your berries, and you can freeze all of your berries in the days before the hurricane and take them out and then use them as we go along. I do know from Hurricane Wilma 2005 in Boca Raton, I think that was a Cat 3, we were out of power for about 10 days. So you are going to have to kind of make these allowances for the 10 days. Stay safe, everybody. I'm going to give a few more hurricane tips with regards to prep. I shout out to Marianne and Serge. I beg your pardon. Shout out to the indoor classic. Okay, because you guys have changed that up, I think, to the 16th, Saturday the 16th. So we hope to see you then. Stay safe, and we'll give you a few more tips throughout the coming days. Okay, so follow us on Synergy Health and Wellness, Synergy Health Wellness on Instagram, and for more tips, today is day 22. And don't forget, Synergy day to day to day. Hey everybody, it's Dolores. Just to continue on, because I'm home now. So here are some of the things that I have that I was talking about earlier. Okay, this is the Starkist Tuna Creations. Tuna, everybody. Okay, there's some bumblebee red salmon. There's some canned chicken. Okay, when it comes to our carbs, let's talk about, this is brown rice. I have some lentils here. Have some quinoa. Okay, so all those things can be done in a pot of boiling water on the barbecue. Also, I have some whole grain pasta. Some frozen stuff. I have edamame and vegetables. That's cauliflower rice in the background. And again, you can just put that in a pan on your barbecue. Some peas as well, same thing. Earlier on, I was talking about canned vegetables. Again, I don't really recommend canned vegetables. I prefer, all of us, I suppose, prefer fresh vegetables. But in light of the hurricane coming, you can switch over to canned, as I said. Open the can, drain out the contents, the water, and then rinse that in water, okay? Let's talk about water real quick. Any of us who are in prep, and especially anyway in South Florida, we need to drink a ton of water because it's so hot here. You can get your gallon jugs. fill them up and freeze them if you have room in your freezer, and then remove them one by one. It's going to keep the items in your freezer frozen for a couple of days after the storm. Again, get your barbecues, make sure you have your propane gas. If you're lucky enough to have a generator, make sure that you have gas for your generator. Okay, so stay safe and see everybody in the next couple of days. Bye.